What's going on, guys? Alex here with 814 EDC, and today I have the third unboxing to do for you guys this week. I got a big old hefty package here from my good buddy JD over at Daily Gear Guide. As always, he will be linked in the description down below. I think JD's up to like 65,000 subs. He is just on a skyrocket trajectory. So JD, if you're watching this, congratulations, brother. I'm very happy for you. But he is the one who sent me these. And there are two pass-around packages, so just how I got two in from Casey at the same time, I have two in from JD at the same time. Unboxing knife is the Takray Tyron. I've been carrying this around today. Really enjoying this knife. It's so thin, great action, very just comfortable in hand. Honestly, I'm very impressed with this knife. I just got back from running some errands, getting my hair cut, all the fun things, returns, all those types of errands. And then this I saw. I didn't get a notification, but I checked the tracking that JD had sent me, and I saw it was delivered today. So ran over and got it. I'm filming this on Wednesday. I have two reviews set up. So I already have today's video. I already have Wednesday's video. I just filmed two reviews earlier of the Remet Two-Face and the Remet Woodpecker. You guys will see Thursday, Friday. And then you guys will be seeing this one on Saturday. And then I think the last video of the week should be the last package I'm getting. And that is my Rivery Manufacturing Zero that I'm getting, that I bought from Chris over at Lone Star Knife and Supply. I believe tracking said I should be getting that one on, sorry guys, I get into this box. I should be getting that one on tomorrow, Thursday. So you guys will be seeing that on Sunday. So a lot of videos this week. Where on earth is... Where do you tape this up from the side? I never know how these boxes work. I don't know, we're just gonna slice her open and roll with it. There we go. All right. Got some beautiful shrink wrap packing stuff, and got a big old box of knives and peanuts. Yeah, got a Fair Monster. We have another Remet. So Fair Monster and Remet. I think these two were in the same package. And then we have an O-Knife Aeon. That is a new front flip or flipper. That is a O-Stap Hell design. Very excited about that one. And then last but certainly not least, we have I actually don't know what this one is. Oh, I forgot. Okay, wrong package. I thought I was, oh man, I have another package coming in. One or two. I take that back. This might not be the last unboxing for the week, because I know I have, I believe the Vero knives. Sorry guys, this is very sporadic and I apologize. But I know I have the Avid 1 coming in from Vero, and that's part of a pass around. And I want to say that's coming from Knife Standards maybe, or Shield Arms. I don't know, this week's wild. Actually, some of these unboxings, especially, I'm not going to be here for the weekend. My best friend's getting married and I'm in the wedding. So my wife and I are headed up to Erie, PA for the weekend. Friday night or Friday afternoon, we'll be up there until Sunday. So if some of those packages come this weekend, I guess I'll just be posting them next week. But yeah, I forgot this was, so the first package, like I said, Fair Knife or Fair Monster. That is the, what is this? The Ferrex, which I'm actually really excited for. And then the Remet, I think this is the Kestrel. Yes, so the Kestrel. Then we have the O-Knife Ion, that is a O-Stap Hell design. Then we have the Bez Techman, I believe this is the Flick. Yes, the Flick, which is also a O-Stap Hell design. And then I think this is like Scallywag EDC or something like that. We have some sort of folder in here. So I guess we'll unbox this one first. So we have this unnamed folder. I'm gonna have to look it up, but we have a, looks like a titanium frame lock side, flipper tab with a fuller milled clip. Try the flipper tab. Nice decent detent. Blade steel on this bad boy. Not seeing it anywhere, but nice simple drop point style blade, kind of a spear point. Honestly, this handle gives me like the Fintizo Odyssey I have. It kind of gives me those style of vibes. No blade play. Great action. Reverse flick. Pretty solid. Thumb flick. Pretty solid. Yeah, this is a cool little knife. I'm not too sure about it, so I'm gonna have to get some specs and some information, obviously, for my full review. But yeah, black G10 show side with some nice milling, with a looks to be titanium frame lock side. So that is very cool. Nice crispy action. Again, no blade play. A little bit of a double clutch there, but cool nonetheless. So that is, I believe, the Scallywag EDC, Scallywag Tactical something, unknown knife. Then we have the Bez Techman Flick here. Oh, this is a little overwhelming, all the knives I'm getting. I have never had this many knives come in at once, and I think I mentioned earlier in the week, I wish that some of them had, you know, I didn't realize that I was this lined up for all these knives until they were already being sent to me, basically. But I should have looked ahead and tried to move some people around in front of me. But regardless, I'll have lots of content over the next couple of weeks. But this is the Bez Techman Flick. Nice, simple, kind of Tiffany blue, baby blue, G10, got black hardware, reversible loop over style clip, flipper tab, O-stap PAL? Yeah, O-stap PAL design, D2 blade steel, got a liner lock, kind of a trailing point, very comfortable knife. Ooh, that is a dropper. Almost nicked my cuticle there. Great action, very smooth. No blade play. It's been a while since I've had a Bez Techman on the channel, so it's pretty cool. Obviously, they're Bez Tech's budget brand, but yeah, really good. Oh, really good action. And especially this is kind of a dainty blade. It's not, you know, not very heavy, not very, you know, not much to it. And the fact that it's dropping like that is really cool. So, Bez Techman Flick. And then last of the package, we have the O Knife Aeon. Get this thing to slide out. Give a little sneak peek of what the knife looks like right there. Of course, it is in the AOL super aluminum that O Knife likes to do. Get some other goodies in here too. And this is definitely a gentleman's style knife. So you have a flipper tab right there. Very cool construction. The scales come so close together, it almost looks like a backspacer, but it's not. Very cool. You get a back-mounted reversible clip, which is really cool. It says O Knife on it. Very low profile. Another flipper tab. I mean, you can tell these two are, you know, very similar to each other. So that's very, very cool. Flipper tab comes firing out. Look at that beautiful blade. Nitro V, similar to the Duran that I just sent back. Beautiful thin slicey blade, ergonomics for days. This kind of reminds me of like an OTF design, but in a folding knife. So you have a liner lock. Fit and finish feels great. Honestly, these O knives, I think this is a Kickstarter right now or soon to be. But I mean, these O knives just feel incredible. I know Kaiser OEMs them. But like I said, the fit and finish is phenomenal. And this is just a really, really handsome knife in my opinion. Like I would love to have this as a gentleman carry. I'm not even the biggest flipper only fan, but I mean, this thing is just buttery smooth. Really, really nice. Very snappy detent. I'm really liking that quite a bit. That is the Bez Tech. That is the O Knife Aeon. And then we have, got stuff everywhere, guys. Start with the Remet. We got the Kestrel, which I'm actually very, very excited for. I just did my full review of, like I said, the other two Remet knives today. And I was saying how the Two-Face was my favorite. Well, I think the Kestrel might have, oh, and the Flick did give me a little bit, so. But I think the Kestrel might surpass that. So this is obviously like the bougied out Timascus. I mean, a little bit gaudy, honestly. I've said before, I'm not the biggest fan of like Damascus and Tiger Stripe and, you know, Damascus, all that stuff. But beautiful, beautiful sheep's foot style blade. Hollow ground of S35 VN. Really cool thumb studs. Great ergos. You can choke up. Love that blade shape. And just a really nice overall design. Flipper tab works great. Very snappy detent. A little bit interesting on the reverse slick for they're more like thumb discs than thumb studs, but action is great. Really like looks like a milled clip, but it's a deep carry. Well, I guess it is kind of a milled clip. I thought it went a little bit deeper, but I really like how that goes right into the corner of the scale. I love when companies do that. But that is the Kestrel. Very, very cool. Kind of like I said, the bougied out version. It feels great in the hand, great size, and a very, very good blade shape. And then last but certainly not least, we have the Ferro Monster Ferrex. And this is also a very highly anticipated knife. This is, I think they actually just teased 2 new models this week. I think this is their second newest model. They've also come out with, I forget the name of it, but I'm also supposed to be checking that out. But here we have the Ferrex. Beautiful purple shred carbon. Got a nice backspacer there, flipper tab, hole for deployment, non-reversible milled titanium clip, hole. Really nice, just simple usable blade shape with, looks like some hand satin there, hand brush satin, M390. Looks really good. Ergos are just fantastic. You get that really nice natural restriction point right there. Just fits in your hand really good. Great action, back flipper works great too. Very lightweight, of course, with the one scale being fat carbon or carbon fiber. The detent seems a smidge light, but I mean, it's still good regardless. It's just gonna take me a little bit to get used to, I think. Obviously I just flicked 5 different, this is the 5th knife I flicked in like 5 minutes. But yeah, regardless, really good action. Again, great ergos. But yeah, guys, that was a massive unboxing. I'm very excited for all of these. I've been really anticipating checking out both of these. And then, I mean, these two, like this one I've seen recently, I'm excited. This one I don't know much about. And then as of right now, I'm really excited to check this one out too, because I didn't know much about it. And then I think I saw this one day on Instagram, and then like the following day, Lefty or Casey made the group with it. And I was like, oh, I got to check it out. So, but yeah, guys, lots of unboxings, lots of reviews, all kinds of stuff coming. I'm really on my content grind recently. Like I said, I've been doing at least one short every day, just trying to get some more views on the channel. I've been doing pretty well, you know, with that. The whole month of September, I've challenged myself to do at least one short every day. So far, so good. This week's been very good with videos, and you know, we're pushing towards 2,000 subs. I think I'm at 1961, 62, something like that. So we're getting really close. Just got to get my watch hours up to finally become monetized. But yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap it up now. So thank you guys again so much for watching. Yeah, keep an eye out for all of these reviews in the next couple weeks, and talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.